CE is one of the most confused topics in this profession. I can't speak for every professional out there, but most don't really understand their own rules and regulations. Most assume that because the course is advertised as a set amount of CE, that it will automatically work for their individual license. And that is not the case at all. States call out different course categories that are either accepted or excluded, and also certain approved providers that will be accepted in an individual state. I feel it is important for both the professional and the person offering the CE to understand this. If we are talking technicalities, it's actually the responsibility of the licensed professional to know what is required of them. However, I also feel the CE provider should want to offer quality CE that counts for individual states, because if someone gets audited and your course doesn't count, they won't have great feelings towards you as an individual or a company. Even though it's technically their fault, they will still have ill feelings towards the person who said it was worth CE. With the current process being paper, whether or not you hand it out at the course or email it to them, it's still bound to get lost. Also, it's easy for someone to take that certificate home and make 5 copies of it, distribute it to their whole office, and then everybody gets credit for their CE that they didn't actually attend or pay for. I know it sounds crazy, but it happens. Also, if you are AGD PACE or ADA CERP, you are required to have the attendee complete a course evaluation. And if you are handing out paper or an email CE certificates, it's difficult to manage who did the course evaluation before they walk away with that certificate. And then let's talk about 2 years later when they're being audited and they've lost that piece of paper. They will call you and ask you for a copy. Unfortunately, we've all been in this situation, and it's not fun to have to dig out and try and find these CE certificates from years ago. So the CE Zoom platform. CE Zoom is a massive platform that handles anything CE from start to finish, starting with a state-specific CE tracker. There are about 30 CE trackers out there that you could download for free and start using, but I have yet to see an actual tracker that is as intense as CE Zoom. They all claim to be state-specific, but what they really are is an online filing cabinet with a link for you to go and read through all your state rules and regs. CE Zoom has already done that for you. We have all 50 states' rules and regulations input into the system. For example, any other CE tracker, I could put in 45 hours of CPR, which I know that's crazy, but I could, and it will count and say, I'm done with my CE, where with CE Zoom's tracker, it will only allow CE for how many hours are actually allowed in that category for that state. And also, just using CPR as an example, some states require a specific approved provider, like the American Heart Association or the American Red Cross. CE Zoom knows which you need and what will count for each individual state. And with the complete conference organizer, CE Zoom offers a registration, digital attendee check-in and verification, mandatory course evaluation, and then the CE certificate automatically gets distributed into the attendees' records for their individualized CE Zoom account to be accessed from any Wi-Fi enabled device. From there, if they are ever audited, the professional can submit their CE Zoom transcript with all of their completed CE right to their state dental board in participating states. And currently, that number is 38 different state dental boards that will allow CE submission from CE Zoom. And then with the state dental board auditing tool, I don't really want to dig deep into this for this PowerPoint. However, I will say that CE Zoom is a valuable tool for state dental boards to utilize in doing their yearly audits. So here's an example of our state-specific CE tracker. And this is my personal account. So if you'll notice, this tracker is only 97% complete, but it's showing I have completed 101.5 CE credits this renewal period. 74.5 count toward my state, and I'm only required 45 hours. So why is this not complete? This is one of the biggest questions we get from professionals who are currently utilizing the CE Zoom tracker. They ask, why isn't my tracker complete? I have way more than enough CE. Well, it's because the courses that their individual state calls out as required every renewal have not yet been completed. If you could see my full transcript here, I would scroll down and you would see that my CPR had expired last month. So my tracker that was once complete went incomplete because of a mandated course by my state that expired. When an individual signs up for an account with CE Zoom, it will ask them how far they are willing to travel for courses within a certain radius. So when a course is uploaded on CE Zoom, according to the zip code, that course will be sent out automatically to those individuals who selected that radius, prompting them to sign up for your course. We also have a notification that can send out to the entire database to notify them of certain courses as well, if necessary. We're going to move right into how to register as an attendee. So whether you have accessed the registration link from a website, email notification, social media, or a brochure, you will be directed to the registration overview website that will display the details of the event. Single course registration will display the objectives of the course under the overview. If you are registering for a conference, the overview will display information on the conference, and all courses will be listed below the overview. At the bottom, the location of the event will be displayed on the map. Once you are ready to register, click the register button and scroll down. If you are a CE Zoom member, expedite your registration by simply logging in. If you do not have a CE Zoom account, click continue as a professional. All non-CE Zoom members will be directed to the registration form that will collect their personal information, license information, and account settings. If you already are a CE Zoom member, you will not need to fill out the long form registration. You will just need to log in. Once logged in, either by logging in as a CE Zoom member or completing a non-member registration, you will be directed to the event registration. In step 1, you are choosing your registration type of profession. If the event is offering any type of member discount, you will want to make sure you choose the registration of professional type that states member. This will bring up member verification. You will need to input your email associated with your membership and your member number so the offering company can verify that you're an active member. If this step is skipped, you will not be granted the member discount pricing. All member discounts will be applied at the review page before you complete your registration. If you are not a member, you will not have the option to fill out the member verification, and you can move forward by clicking Next. Step 2, picking your agenda. Before selecting your courses, you can click the Details button to view the speaker, the CE credit hours offered, and the objectives for each course being offered. Check the box for all the courses you wish to attend. The program will not allow you to select 2 courses that have conflicting or overlapping times. Once you have selected all the courses you wish to attend, click Next. With events, this step is only available when registering for a conference. Select all additional events you wish to attend or be part of and click Next. Personal information. This allows you to review your personal information and update any outdated or missing information. When everything is correct, click Next. The review page will display your registration details prior to paying. It will show you the plan you selected and all the courses and events you selected. If anything is missing, you can return to previous steps to update your registration. If you have a promo code, you will want to enter it here and apply. Before clicking Next, make sure all discounts you're expecting, such as member discounts and promo codes, are applied. Please be aware you can only apply one promo code, and once it has been applied, you cannot change that promo code. Billing information. You will enter in the name on the card number, the 3 or 4-digit security code, and the expiration date. If you are using your card, you can speed up the billing info by checking Use personal information for address, and this will auto-fill in the billing information for you from your account. If you do not want your credit card information saved for future registrations, you will want to deselect Save Card Information for future registrations. Once again, you will see exactly what is being billed prior to paying. Finally, read the terms and conditions and agree by selecting the box. To process your payment and complete your registration, click Complete Registration. Successful registrations will be followed by a confirmation page displaying all the details of your registration, including your cancellation policy. If you need, you can print the confirmation page. However, all your registrations will be stored on your CE Zoom account and can be accessed from any Wi-Fi connected device 24 days a week, 7 days a week. Once you return back to your CE Zoom dashboard, you will see all the courses you registered for will be displayed under scheduled courses and ready to be verified at the conclusion of the course. To access your registrations, click on My Registrations. To view and or print your confirmation, click on the View Details associated with the registration of choice. To access the print option, you will need to scroll to the bottom. To edit your registration, click Edit, associated with the registration of choice. This will launch you straight into the registration to update and or edit as needed. To save the changes, you will need to continue through all steps of the registration and agree to the terms and conditions again. All courses changes will be updated under your scheduled courses on your dashboard. You are now ready to attend your event. Here is the next step in the verification process. The conference has already checked in the attendee. Now it is time for the attendee to verify their attendance. At the end of the course, the last slide is something similar to this that the presenter will have up on their screen. We recommend the audience to take a picture of this or just get their phone out and enter the code in to start the process of receiving their CE certificate. If they take a picture, this will include step-by-step instructions for them for when they are ready to start verifying their attendance. Here's an example of a different type of verification based off of what type of approved provider you are, or if you are a company that has to follow the sunshine laws. It will ask the dentist if they are a member of AGD, so that information can be submitted to the AGD to receive AGD credit for this course. And in accordance with the sunshine laws, it will also ask for the NPI number that has to be entered before the dentist can receive their CE certificate. Here's an example of what a schedule looks like. You can see where courses have already been verified in gray, courses that still need verified in green, and courses that haven't yet happened that just say View. This is the basic example of a CE certificate that will be built within the CE Zoom platform. You as a company will upload your logo, enter in your office information, upload the approved provider logo at the bottom, and put whoever is in charge of the approved provider's signature in. Everything else on this certificate will be auto-populated from the courses that are already input. With the CE Zoom company account, you will be gaining a well-organized platform for all your CE activity. CE Zoom offers all the features needed to offer a CE course or conference, from advertisement to registration, rosters, surveys, and CE certificate distribution. First, you customize your own CE certificates with our easy-to-use certificate template wizard. You input your logo, company information, signature, provider affiliation logos, approval statements, and CE Zoom will do the rest. Each certificate will be individualized to the course and professional. No more generic, easy-to-share certificates. Next, you design your own surveys. By utilizing CE Zoom surveys and making them required, you can make sure you get a 100% completion rate by all attendees that wish to receive their CE certificate. All surveys are completely customizable. CE Zoom offers 3 question types to choose from: multiple choice with other, and fill in the blank. You can create as many questions as you prefer and in any order by grabbing that little X and moving the questions into the correct order that you prefer. Next, you will add each of the courses you are offering. When adding a course, you fill in all the details of the course, including your own unique verification code that each attendee will use to verify and receive their CE certificate. You will then attach your customized certificate and survey, copy and paste your learning objectives, enter in the course category, approved provider, and easily just fill in all the rest of the blanks. Lastly, you will create the registrations for all paid events. Free events do not require a registration setup, as CE Zoom will automatically register all attendees that click the initial registration link. Paid registrations can be customized by registration categories, registration packages such as 1-day, 2-day, 3-day badges, full conference badges, conference fee with pay per course, and lastly, pay per course. You can mandate a membership verification prior to attendees receiving any membership discounts and add in any special events that are not CE related. Registration stats will be broken down by revenue and registrations, along with attendees and their registration information. You can also choose to view the registrations by day, which will display each attendee that registered that day with your revenue stats. All special events will have their own exports for attendance and sales purposes. Once you have all your courses added, you can view all your upcoming and recently repeated courses and quickly see how many professionals have registered for each course you are offering. By confirming your attendees' attendance, you'll obtain your roster list, know who you have to report to AGD or ADA for attending, distribute surveys, tally your survey results, and release CE certificates. To confirm attendees, locate your course you are confirming attendance for and click the little person icon associated with that course. Everyone that has registered will be listed in alphabetical order according to their last name under the Not Confirmed heading. All you have to do is check each professional that is in attendance and click Apply, and you are done. If a professional registered for your course but is not in attendance, do not confirm them, and their CE certificate of attendance will never be released, even if they get a code from a friend. For paid events, if a team member did not register and pay, as noted by the red money sign, you will physically be unable to confirm them until they have paid in full. After each event, you can view all your valuable feedback. Each course survey will be automatically tallied and organized for you and the presenter in an easy-to-read format that will display the question, the chosen answer, the number of professionals that selected the answer, and the percentage of selection. All fill-in-the-blank answers will be listed, one answer per line. Your survey results can be printed also. This is where you will get the most valuable feedback from the attendee. They usually put how they are truly feeling in this area. Next, we'll move on to company stats. The pie chart allows a company to see and compare their top 5 presenters in regards to how many courses offered, how many professionals registered, and how many professionals attended. The stats tables at the bottom of a company's dashboard display the statistics of their entire CE program. Stats are generated and displayed according to the selected presenter, courses offered or the course group, and date ranges. For example, for this company, when all presenters and all courses are selected, they will be able to see they have offered 30 courses with 807 registered attendees. If they narrow the search to just the Western Territory, the stats will recalculate accordingly, and you can then change again to compare the Southern Territory. From this comparison, the company will note that both territories offered the same amount of courses. However, the Southern Territory attracted 58 less attendees. You can also narrow your statistics per presenter, course, and date range. If you would like more customized stats, please reach out and we can discuss this because nothing is impossible. The last and final thing I want to show you is the company dashboard being able to add permissions. So instead of allowing all 97 different presenters you may have in your company, your username and password into your company account, you can attach them to the account with specific permissions so they can only have the ability to do things on your account that you have given them permission for. So there's options that they can simply just check in attendees at a conference, or if you trust them a little more, you can allow them to change courses and information inside your courses. And you can even give them the ability to see everything, including the money that comes in and out of the account, different surveys on all presenters, or a list of all courses. That's totally up to you on an individualized basis.